What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here. Today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. So, as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Godzilla Bandai Movie Monster Series limited Godzilla Store exclusive Biollante Rose form. That was actually the figure pull winner of 2023's figure pull. I mean, it won, and so here we have it finally, right, in 2024. So, with that being said, nothing more to it than to get right on into it. And we do have this pretty big box. Obviously, it's not just that figure we have in here. This is the Godzilla store order that I made in November, where they had the Godzilla Day order, that's what we'll call it. Where they had a bunch of Bandai figures that they just released, right, outside of the figure pull one. We have, I think, total 5 figures we need to go through. So, I mean, we won't get through all of them today, but I mean, just as like a little preview, I mean, there's quite a bit in there if you can see, but we're just gonna go ahead and grab the rose form, which I do see here, and then we'll put the rest of the box down there for the other reviews. So, yep, here it is. This is the rose form Biollante, which looks absolutely good, actually. From just initial glance, it actually looks really good. I really do like the mold on it, the kind of like sprouting of the bottom there with all the vines going on, and then you kind of have the like bulb in there, and then you also have all the tendrils there, which can move a little bit. They have some forms of articulation on the back here, right? So you can move it side to side, however you kind of want to pose it. So very cool. And then, I mean, even just the paint itself, I really like the rose form there, and then the kind of like the mouth, and then all these like little leafage stuff going on. So very, very cool. Obviously, we have our tag here, the rose form 2023 rose form Biollante, and then as always the Japanese tags in the center, and then just kind of like the rundown Godzilla vs. Biollante Movie Monster Series, right? So it's really cool. I actually really like it. I like how you can kind of pose the tendrils around here. They can't open up, so they're very just closed mouth. But it looks good. I like the detailing on the kind of like leafage on the side here. There is some texturing on it, which is very nice. And then obviously it has a different paint app. It's kind of like that yellowish green, like a marsh type of yellow green. So that's very, very nice, right? And obviously, I think the rose itself is just such a nice color there. It's such a like nice rose color, and then obviously you can see the teeth there as well. And then you still have the orange bulb there. So yep, I mean that's really about it, right? This is a Bandai Movie Monster Series. It's nothing too crazy. As always, it's just kind of like a form. They slapped exclusive on it, so that's how they got me, right? And not to say that's a bad thing or anything, but it is the figure winner of that poll last year. So it was up to the people of Japan to vote, and they voted for this. So very, very nice. I forgot to mention there's also some thorns on the tendrils as well, which is also very, very nice and cool. So very cool. I mean, for the base mold itself, that's really about it. Nothing really too crazy. Very nice figure there. I guess if we had to do some comparisons, let's start with our other Bandai figures. So this was the 2018 release of the Biollante form. I want to say it was 2018. Let's see. Yeah, 2018. Dang, I actually got it. So these are both of the forms just from Bandai itself. And I mean, as you can tell, they're pretty cool. I had not seen this movie in a very long time, if I'm being 100% honest. So I can't tell, or I don't remember which one was taller. I mean, the rose form is like impending, right? It's tall, and it's kind of just like looking there. It's kind of still for some time, and then Biollante here is just like bulky, like really, really bulky. So it's been a while. I really do have to go watch that movie again. But very cool, right? These two Bandai figures that scale like that there. And then I don't think I have an 89 Bandai. I'm trying to think of when the last one may have even been, but I do have this a 91 suit mold. It's kind of like the closest to the 89 I figured, so I was like, I'll just throw it up there. If you do have the base 91, then it's gonna look something like this, just because The suit is closest to the 89 there. So very, very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and jump to an actual 89 suit. This is, I think, the only 89 suit mold I own. This is the Monster Arts that came out in 2022, I believe. So you can tell, different manufacturers, obviously, with articulation and paint. So kind of that stuff, right? And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and pull out the big Biollante from Monster Arts. This is the special color version that came out in 2020. I think it was 2020. And so, yeah, this is how I have my Biollante displayed versus the rose form. It'd be interesting to see if we ever got a rose form in the Monster Arts line, but I don't know. I wouldn't expect them to do it anytime soon with more monsters that are coming out nowadays from new releases / other sculpts, repaints, remolds that they've been kind of doing, like for this one here, for example. So very cool, right? This was that's really about it. It's actually really cool. I really do like it. I really do need to see this movie again. I wish I had a lot more to say in terms of like actualities and how it went, but it's been probably a couple of years, so I'll have to rewatch that movie here after this video. Well, after I record the other 4 videos I have to do. So very cool nonetheless. This is the Rose Form Biollante from the Godzilla Store exclusive Godzilla Store. So very nice. It will go against the Bandai wall on the back of me there as soon as I get through these other videos. So let's not stop here. Let's keep going. Next up, we'll tackle on Bag On. So Bag In, Bag On. So that's a pretty interesting one that got a figure. So let's go ahead and get there. So with that being said, as always, let me know what you guys think of this figure. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.